wellness strategy. This particular skill number 4, deals with how to set your wellness strategy. The Excerpt program has and uses a 6-step process in designing your employee wellness program. The first step that we come to is the step which we're focused on in this skill, which is how to set your wellness strategy. When we finish this, we will then move on to each in sequence, each of these steps. Now, the question of who is setting the wellness strategy. First of all, the group that is primarily involved is your executive team. So that includes, for instance, many of the senior managers that you see depicted on the listing on the right-hand side of the slide. But primarily it's the chief executive officer, the chief financial officer, the chief operating officer. There may be a chief human resources officer. Those are usually going to be the core of that executive team. In addition, if it's a business that's owned by someone, the owner will typically be doing that. And in smaller organizations, the human resource manager and or benefits manager may be involved in setting this strategy. We want you to remember the Goldilocks phenomena, and that is that you don't want too few stakeholders involved in the design of the program, because that's likely to hurt future buy-in and buy-in where there's functional requirements which the various parties on the right-hand side listing have to play in a program. In addition, we don't want too many stakeholders involved because the process then bogs down. So we like to look at somewhere between 5 and about 12 people involved in a design team project. You can go larger than that, but if you do, then you run the risk of getting into some prolonged planning. So those are the people who are involved in setting the wellness strategy. Now, the wellness strategy can be depicted as really the program model that you're working on. And the program model is going to lead you to one of these 3 types of approaches to wellness. We've covered them briefly in past modules. So that's the feel-good module, the traditional wellness program approach, which is more of a smorgasbord with lots of offerings of programs, and then the results-driven wellness approach, which really has a higher degree of integration, larger incentives, more structured cultural change processes, and much deeper dive into the prevention targets. If you go to tool 1-4 in your book, that particular tool is designed to help you look at the implications of these various strategies. So it is a summary table that'll help you understand a little bit more the implications of choosing one of these 3 kinds of strategies for your wellness program.